Hello guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Exos Heroes, and today let's review the Black Fate Core Ramge, or let's say the heir to the throne Ramge, because he's going to receive his core reverse upgrade on this upcoming Monday. And now let's see if his new skill sets are gonna be any help to the current meta contents or not. Alright, that said, let's get this started. It says, notice core reverse heir to the throne Ramge recruit. The period is going to be starting from 5th of July on upcoming Monday after the maintenance until July 12th, Monday 1:59 to 1:21 UTC time. As is a Black Fate Core hero unit, he's going to drop at 0.7% chance, and you will be getting him for free after 19 multi summons on his banner. Alright, and looking into his artwork, he looks pretty good, and not much of any kind of difference compared to the last artwork. Pretty much the same. Skill information: Malice has been added to the passive skill effect. Passive effect, it says, and cleanse 3. Cleanses damage over time and debuff effects from an ally and gains mana 1 mana, which is kinda helpful for both PvE as well as PvP contests. Whenever the opponents are trying to inflict any kind of status effects on you, it's definitely gonna be quite helpful right over there. Gains mana 1 mana additionally if the health of the target is 20% or less when triggered. Gains mana 1 mana additionally if the health of the target is 70% or more when triggered. Extra ways of gaining mana, which could be quite helpful in executing his skills. Anyways, next is gonna be the Chain of Silence. Activates at the back row first if enemy's mana count is at 22 or more. Okay, silence is pretty powerful. Alright, right away it says status effects. Silence back row enemies with the fear of abyss mark for 7 turns. And being able to silence the back row opponents for 7 turns is quite amazing. Being able to make them unable to use their active skills for those 7 turns can be quite helpful in order to dominate them in the battlefield, especially in the Zennosh battles. Anyways, removed open successful basic attack, receives 1 time per battle. Okay, so yeah, there we go guys. It's just for 1 time per battle, so definitely it's totally meant to be used in the Zennosh battles. That's it. The next one is going to be the Harbinger of Awakening. Alright, it says afflicts mark of revenge to an enemy that kills an ally. Anyways, it's a awakening effect, and under the awakening effect, heir to the throne self increases mana gain per turn by 1 for each dead ally. So more the dead allies in the team, more the mana he's going to be receiving per turn. That is great. Special effect increases the attack speed by 25 and gains damage immunity for 4 turns when the health is at 30% or below. Okay, which can be quite helpful in order to like provide him extra sustenance, which can be quite helpful guys. Okay, that said, the new effect is known as Malice. It says it's a debuff effect, decreases the attack of enemies afflicted with nullify heal by 20% for 5 turns at the start of the turn, 1 time per round. So it can be executed every round. Okay, so that is quite good, and up to a total of 5 turns on the start of the turn, and that can be quite helpful in order to make sure the opponents cannot deal really great intense damage to you guys. And 20% of attack decrease is quite substantial as well. Can really help you, especially if you are working out on a stealth team. Okay, it's really good guys. Okay, but I would not say it's something that would actually shift the meta or like turn the tables around. It's just like, yeah, it's quite helpful, but not really that superb. All right, that said, Thoughts of Darkness skill has not changed. It's pretty much the same. Cost 1 mana. Effect a single, deals 225% damage to 1 enemy. Okay, that's quite substantial. Afflicts target with nullify heal for 12 turns, can't be removed, and that's what makes the Ramge so special. He can actually nullify the heal of the opponents, and that can be especially helpful in those kind of contests where the opponents are really working on healing themselves real good, especially in those PvE contents where you are going to fight against the healing units like Dorka, right? Yeah, in that case, definitely the Ramge is going to be a really great help to you guys, being able to nullify the heal effects of the opponents. Self-harm. If afflicts the target with self-harm mark if the target is afflicted with the Fear of Abyss. Fear of Abyss is the mark effect or synergy effect that's going to be provided by Shofraken in your team. So you have to use the Ramge with Shofraken, okay? Or let's say the North 1 Frosted team. Dealing 45% damage every turn for 5 turns. That's quite good damage. Anyways, a white line run skill is not changed. It's pretty much the same as that before. 3 mana cost. Deals 133% damage to all the enemies. So yeah, signature force damage is also quite divided right over there. You cannot really expect a lot of damage coming out from this skill effect right over here. But hey, that nullify heal effect can actually be a really great help for 16 turns on top of that one. A really amazing stuff out here right away. And nullify heal can be a really great help in those kind of contests where you really need to like suppress the healing effect of the opponents. And self-harm afflicts the target with self-harm mark if the target is afflicted with the Fear of Abyss, dealing 26% damage every turn for 5 turns. So yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Anyways, looking into all of these skills out here, and also looking into this new skill effect known as the Malice that can decrease the attack of the opponents by 20%. Okay, it's quite helpful, but not something that would actually change the meta or shift the meta, or really gives you a very tremendous advantage against your opponents. Definitely gonna be a quite really good help, especially when you are trying to minimize the incoming damage from the opponents. And for a North 1 Frosty team, it definitely actually makes a very huge impact, in my opinion. Okay, so if you are really trying to do the North 1 Frosty team that revolves around Fatecore Shofraken and Fatecore Valentina, you definitely would love to use this Heir to the Throne Ramsey right over there as well. It's quite amazing in my opinion. So yes, you can actually be played, played as a very a main type unit right over there, especially when our first Guardian Ramsey was supposed to be the main character that we should be using, with the Misty being around. I think our Black Fatecore Ramsey is now, this Heir to the Throne Ramsey is much better than the first Guardian Ramsey. Okay, that's definitely a great unit that you would really want to use around your Northern Frosty team. And should you be really summoning for him? And my answer is no, because there are so many ways where you will be able to get a lot of Black Fatecore units through the Fatecore's summon tickets, even though Black Fatecore summon tickets that you will be able to get so much from so many events nowadays. So yeah, no need to worry about that one. You are definitely gonna be eventually ending up getting him, so no need to spend your sass. Just save your sass for any upcoming gold Fatecore hero unit that could be changing or shifting the meta. Alright, that's it. And no, don't spend the sass on him. Definitely he's quite a good unit though. Okay, it's just that eventually you will be able to get him right away. Okay, and if you have, or let's say if you are building on a North 1 Frosty team, it definitely is going to be really great help. Now that said, his exclusive weapon right here known as the Silver Hawk. Okay, Silver Hawk, not much to really expect out of it. His extra effect that's going to be provided by the Silver Hawk is not really good as well. So it's pretty much a scam. Okay, if you are really looking forward to improve the costume of your Fatecore Ramsey weapon, then well, you can actually go forward for it. But I would say try to actually get it from the Relic of Dragon Dynasty. You know, the Holy Dragon grants dropouts. Yes, from that door to creation, try to obtain this kind of weapon. All right, that's it. That is pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any kind of extra opinions, feedbacks, insights, please do let me know in the comment section below. That's it and done. This is it for today. See you guys in the next video.